So today is January 14th, 2025. TikTok will be banned in approximately 5 days. All right, so January 19th, I think is the date. Now, the only way this ban doesn't go through is if somebody buys it, which they might or they might not. But I know why y'all here. Y'all got the questions and I got the answers. But before we get into that, let's hear what some of the TikTokers that are going to be affected by this ban have to say. So before we get into the answers, let's listen to this video real quick.
2025 car and bought a new 3-bedroom apartment with no plan in mind after TikTok getting banned. I've currently applied to McDonald's, Wendy's, and Taco Bell because I don't have any degrees and I've never worked a job in my life, so I don't think anywhere will hire me. Secondly, I will be selling all of my belongings, starting with these things. So if you live in Central Mississippi, you can...
First of all, that is one of the dumbest things you could do. One of the dumbest things you could do is become a content creator and forget about the regular world. Like, I understand y'all are making money from content, but unless you've made so much money that you're a millionaire and you have money sitting somewhere in a brokerage account, you should not neglect your job. This should be extra money, not your full-time job.
You can now buy all of my belongings, starting with this Marak bike. It has an app built in. It's like a Peloton, but without the Peloton fancy screen and no monthly membership. I got this for about $400. Let's just say you can have it for $60. Here's another angle of it. Here's the seat. Here is put your feet in. I've only used it once, so. And here's your QR code to download the app and an iPad phone holder. You can adjust the pressure with that little turner there. Next is this Super Run walking pad. I only used it about 3 times. It was $160, but I'll still let you get it for half off, just $80. Here's a close-up of it. This is an LED screen. Next, we have a mini love seat. I really just use it for decor to put my stuffed animals on like this, so nobody ever really sits on it. I got it from Amazon, but I found a drop shipper selling it to give you the info. It's 47 inches. I actually got it for $200, but let's just go off this 75. This shoe holder that has 2 racks, and the racks are adjustable if you have bigger shoes. You can technically hold 24 pairs of shoes. If your shoes are more chunky, I'd say maybe like 16.
All right, so I'm gonna stop it right there. So y'all get the drift, right? Now, before I break this down and before I get to the answer to the questions all of us have about TikTok getting banned and how it's going to affect us, let's look at the comments real quick. Oh, so it won't even let me do that. All right, forget that. Now, I will say this. A lot of people are wondering why TikTok is getting banned, right? So TikTok is getting banned because there's a risk that the information, the TikTok is leaking the data from Americans to the Chinese government. All right. So that was the main thing why it's getting banned. Trump tried to ban this, I think, a few years ago when he was in power, and it didn't work. It didn't work. So but this time around, it actually worked. So the only way that TikTok is allowed to be used in America is if an American buys it. That's the only way. So the only people that can save TikTok is if an American buys it. All right. So I think Mr. Beast is trying to buy it, or Elon Musk maybe, but we'll see. We'll see when the time comes. But that's the main reason why TikTok is getting banned for everybody that's been questioning why is it even getting banned. That's the reason why. Now, question number 2. Will the creators still be getting paid? Yeah, nah. Y'all are not going to be getting paid at all. I mean, y'all might still get some residuals from videos that you already made, but the reason why it's not going to be significant and it's not going to mean anything is for that most of these creators are American creators, right? So if you're an American creator that's going to be affected by TikTok, you will not be getting paid because the first of all, the audience that you have is most likely an American audience. And if the American audience is not watching your videos, you're not generating any revenue, which means you're not going to get paid. So that means a lot, which is why I played the video before this. So all these creators who are on TikTok, y'all going to have to get a job. And a lot of y'all are stupid. I could, like, just from me watching TikTok, I could tell a lot of y'all are dumb as hell. Y'all just get on TikTok and do goofy shit and make a lot of money. You understand? And a lot of y'all might think that you could jump on YouTube and Instagram and do the same thing, but those algorithms are very different. They are very different. Y'all gonna realize that too, because I mean, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a new YouTuber myself. I have like 6K subs. Hopefully, I could make it one day, but right now, shit, I'm struggling. But let me say this. As a YouTuber, right? As a YouTuber, it's much harder to get audience or get people to watch your videos on YouTube because you're not scrolling. On YouTube, you literally have to go and search, or you subscribe to your favorite content creator to see their videos. You literally got to dedicate time. TikTok is just free scrolling. So it's definitely not the same thing. And on top of that, on top of me being a YouTube content creator, I also have a career. A lot of y'all that been watching me, if this is your first time watching me, let me just say this. I have a degree. I graduated college and I have a degree. YouTube is just something I do on the side to try and make, supplement my income. But I have a degree. And I would never tell anybody, whether my friend or my enemy, I would never recommend to anybody that you quit your damn job, your 9 to 5, quit your 9 to 5 and do content full time. Unless you've been making so much money and millions from content that you could quit. But what smart people do is smart people have their 9 to 5 and they have their content creating business. Now, if the content creating business gets to a point where they don't need their 9 to 5, as in they have millions and have money in a brokerage account and can live off the interest for the rest of their lives, considering inflation and all that, if all that works out, then fine, quit your 9 to 5. But until that works out, it's very stupid to quit your 9 to 5. A lot of people, what they do is that they get on TikTok, they have some videos, they might see that they're gonna get maybe $8,000 this month, $10,000 this month, and they think in their little beanie heads, they think that that's enough money for me to quit my 9 to 5, and they quit their 9 to 5, and now guess what? They're gonna have to go back to work because they should have never did that in the first place. But you dumbasses think that social media is everything, so you quit your 9 to 5 to pursue TikTok full time, and now look what happened. TikTok's getting banned. Now you're gonna have to be either one, getting a job, or two, transitioning your audience to a different platform, which the algorithm works completely different. Hold on, let me stay on this. Y'all gonna have to transition your audience to a new platform. The algorithm works completely different. So it's not gonna be the same thing as TikTok. So I'm gonna wish y'all good luck with that. All right, because y'all gonna find out it's very different over there. It's very different. Now, number 3 is that since TikTok is banned, can you still access it? Can you still, view videos? Yes. If you're in the US algorithm, if the app is on your phone, you can still access TikTok, but there's not going to be no refresh. It's going to be probably the same old videos that were in the algorithm from before. There's not going to be any updates. And it's not going to be in the App Store, so you cannot access it from the App Store. The only way you can access the live TikTok and the live algorithm is probably by using a VPN, and that's generally not safe because a lot of these VPN services, they sell your data, and you don't want your data getting sold off anyways, especially to these foreign countries. That's the main reason why we was banning TikTok to begin with, because of data breaches. So if you want to go through a VPN, you could do that, but do that at your own risk. And even if you do go through a VPN, you're going to be doing that to make content for an Asian audience, a Canadian audience. I don't see how that makes a lot of sense. But hey, I don't know everything. I don't have all the answers. So hey, maybe they know something I don't. But yes, you could definitely access it through a VPN. Now, my opinion on if Mr. Beast or will this be the end of TikTok? Will TikTok be sold at, before the 19th? My answer on that is probably, I think there's a 50-50 chance. But I don't see it being, if I'm being totally honest with you, I don't see it being bought off by an American before the 19th. I feel like if it was going to happen, it would have happened already. I mean, they're throwing out a lot of names out there, but I definitely don't see anybody buying that before the 19th. I really don't. I think the ban is just going to go through, and it's going to be what it is. But y'all can let me know y'all thoughts. What y'all think on this TikTok ban? Do you think the creators are going to transition their audience easier to the next platform, or what? Let me know y'all thoughts, all right? Until next time, man, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, all right? Until next time, y'all be safe.